Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, a special version of Abzan Control. So I thought about running Abzan Control again, but this time I wanted to switch things up a bit with a twist on the deck building strategy. So unlike most decks where we have a lot of 4-offs, this deck are only 2-offs on most of the non-land or all the non-land cards. There are no more than 2-offs in any of the non-land cards because, well, this is what happens when you have a 30-year standard. You can have a lot of good cards kind of just scrambled together. So let's talk about the whole deck list. Of course, it is very the current metagame is very aggressive, so this deck needs to be very anti-aggressive. We got a lot of cards for that. We got 2 Elspeth Smite, 2 Cut Down, 2 Disfigure. There's arguments about which is better, Cut Down or Disfigure, but hey, we got all of them in the deck, so it's fine. On the 2-drop, we got 2 Bitter Triumph against Planeswalkers, will be pretty good. We got 2 Go for the Throat against most non-artifact, or most creatures. Any creatures non-artifact, we can kill them this way. Artifacts and enchantments, we got 2 Tear Asunder. Really, if there's something that we need to kill anyways, we got 2 Assassin's Trophy. And then if our opponent has scams and stuff, we have 2 Virtual Persistence. Then for card draw, we got 2 Up the Beanstalk, just 2, not 4, because, well, this deck is all 2-ups, and Up the Beanstalk I feel like it is a little bit too slow in the current metagame because everyone just aggressively kills you, and you can't just hold off on having a bunch of 5-drops in your deck. I also have 1 Stonebreak, so, you know, if our opponent has something in their deck that's really annoying to us, we will get rid of it with 1 Stonebreak. No 2 in the deck, just 1 Stonebreak. And then we go to the 3-drop. Let's now look at these for the time being. The other 2 drops that we can play is Cease and Desist. Cease just exiles 2 cards from a graveyard, and then I get to draw a card and gain 2 life, which is not much, but the other side, the 6-drop side, that's what really matters. So I'm going to talk about the 6-mana side when we get to the 6-mana drop as well. On the 3-drop, we have 2 Tranquil Throwback, again, Artifact and Enchantment Killer, in case our opponent is the Caretaker's Talons deck. And then we got 1 Realmbreaker, the slow win con if we need to. We can mill them out slowly and grindily. Grindily? I don't know, but we're going to take their lands. And this deck definitely can use a lot of lands. So yeah, Realmbreaker, a card that has been forgotten since rotation, still amazing card. Then go to the 4-drop, we got 2 Urgent Necropsies. Well, we got a lot of cards we can throw in our graveyard as removal. The Urgent Necropsy is an ultimate removal. Collect Evidence X, and then we get to destroy X, the total mana value of X for up to 1 target artifact, 1 creature, 1 enchantment, and 1 planeswalker. Our opponent has a really messy board. We can get rid of a bunch of those cards. Then we have our board wipes. The actual 5-mana place, we got 2 Sunfall and 2 Deadly Cover-Ups. So, Indestructible, exiled. Things that will come back, exiled. So there is a very good chance that we can exile our opponent's entire deck with this strategy. Well, not the entire deck, but all their win cons. Then we go to the X, well, before we go to the X drop, then we go to the 6 drop, and then we have Cease and Desist. One of my favorite cards that a lot of people are not running. Cease and Desist is great because if our opponent is a graveyard combo strategy, we can use the top side to just exile that card. The left side technically in the real card. And then the right side, or the bottom side here, Desist, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. So if our opponent is some sort of artifact strategy, enchantment strategy, Forge with Caretaker strategy, well, we can blow them all up. Cease and Desist. We also do blow up our Realmbreaker, but that's fine, right? That's kind of the sacrifice we're willing to make. So that's our 6 drop. One other thing you can do about this Cease and Desist is that once it's in a graveyard, it's not a 2-drop or a 6-drop. It's actually an 8-drop that you can exile with Collect Evidence. That's amazing. That's 8 mana that you can count up to for your Urgent Necropsy or Deadly Cover-Up Collect Evidence. Then we have the X drops in 2 White Sun's Twilight, our win con with mites if we need to, and then 2 Outrageous Robbery to steal our opponent's deck. We already did a lot in exiling and destroying their stuff. Now we're going to steal the rest of their deck, and they'll mill out with Realmbreaker and Robbery, and then they'll cry in their corner because they're out of cards. So that's kind of the non-land side. The land base, we have 26 lands, of course, because we are a very heavy control deck. We're still going to get mana screw somehow. But we got 1 Plain, 1 Swamp, 1 Forest. And then for black-white, we have 4 Concealed Courtyard and 1 Cave of Koilos. For green, black, we have 4 Restless Cottage and 2 Blooming Marsh. You definitely want Restless Cottage in this kind of deck because your opponent have Liliana. It's very hard for us to kill. But Restless Cottage is a perfect answer to Liliana. They play her, they +1, each player discards a card, then we attack Liliana for 4 and it dies. Then for the green-white, we have 4 Razorverge Thicket and 1 Brushland. Now we have only 1 Demo Field in the deck, but that's fine because we have Assassin's Trophy. Don't forget, Assassin's Trophy can take out lands as well. So when it gets to that and a land gets too annoying, you can Assassin Trophy it. We have 3 Fountainports and 3 Mirrex, so that we always have utility lands. Once we Realmbreaker our opponent's lands, now we can utilize those extra mana on our utility lands for mites to kill our opponent or just card draw, which, again, don't worry about too much about milling out. Your opponent's going to mill out first with Realmbreakers and Outrageous Robberies. That's the whole idea of the deck. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is red to 100. Opponent goes first? Well, you don't say. I got Tranquil Throwbacks in the deck? What was this? Alright, red. Hero. Already screwed. Let's Concealed Courtyard it up. Let's conceal our greenness. Just gonna pump it out of the smite, right? Attack for 1. Bang Splitter. It's on a stack. I exile ye. Alright, Restless Cottage time. I'm not gonna Assassin Trophy this turn, so Emberheart Challenger. Did you forget you can attack? Let's take it out. Okay. Opponent. WTF. I mean, everything I have played will come into play tap, right? So I'm just gonna play another Cottage then. I think our opponent already conceded in their mind. I could have played a Mirrex there, but I wanted to get these tap lands out of the way. And they conceded in their mind. Congratulations, opponent. You win the Mono Red Cup of Champion. Alright, our opponent is Storm Prince. And no, you're not. You're probably some Mono Red loser. We got a white mana to play Elspeth Smite, so I'm going to keep this hand. That's about all I can do here. Restless Buviac, so they're not Mono Red. Probably the Forge deck. That looks like it. Alright. We might have to Assassin Trophy a Forge. That does not feel good. No, Helix my face. Yeah, you got it. That's some play you're making. Drop that Forge. Caretaker's Talent. Do I kill it? So I could kill it, right? Man. I have so many like enchantment and artifact removals. Unfortunately, the only one I drew was the one that ramps them. Fountainport. See what they want to do. Guess we'll just ramp them. No. Get your fish. Enjoy your fish. It's a very threatening fish. I'll give you that. You gonna sack it to draw a card? Gotta hit your land drops, right? Probably is the best turn to attack with the Restless Buviac, but he didn't do it. Now he's got 6 mana to my 4. I can't even rob them. And I got 2 in the graveyard for Necropsy, which is not great. Alright, I make a fish. That fish is probably gonna die. That fish is probably gonna eat it. It's just gonna sack a fish right away. I mean, you can do that. You can do that. No one's gonna fault you for doing that. I get a frill back, so I gotta start discarding. Wow. I mean, this is amazing. Alright, do I just let him do whatever he wants? I guess so. Going for the attack. Ruthless. Scar, go for the throw. We got 2 of those. You gotta be super careful how you cast Temporal Throwback, because it'll mess you up. What is he doing? Create rabbits? Alright. 1, 2. I would like to draw a card, please. Have some rabbits. Wow. Even when I draw a card. Oh hey, fizzled. Take that. That's what you get for targeting. It's one of my turn. Finally! Land number 5. Which, I mean, what does that do for me? We'll go up a Beanstalk. I still draw a card, right? Oh, he's so angry. He's like, get lost. Let's go. Let's go for the attack. I'm all angry. I can still sack the Fountainport card draw. And if you attack with the Bouviac, he's getting smited. We got a cottage and a demo field. What do I take out here? I already took out a talent, right? Maybe I take out all the talents. That's not a bad idea. But then I get hit by the Urbrass Forge. Honestly though, I want to get rid of this from my hand while I still can. So we'll do just that. The Forge is not as scary because we can buy time with throwbacks and stuff. Helix my face. He's really angry. Helix your face! Look at all this Helix I have. We just got 3. All the Helix in his hand. Cool. Hold on a second. What am I tapping for? Okay. Now, do I take out the talent? He's got no cards in hand, right? Caretaker's Talon will take out all his cards. Alright, so what's in his hand? Flanker and Sunfall. A lot of Talon in your deck. There's Warforge, of course. There's none in your graveyard, right? And in his hand, Sunfall. Library. Basically nothing. There's Mirrex, which are marginal at best. Torch the tower. You got it. That was something. And now let's start getting rid of the Fountainports, I guess. I'm gonna have to do that. At a very slow rate, but still gonna have to do that. Flanker. He likes those cards. Let's get rid of those. Yep. I hope I have basic lands in the deck still. I do. Here is a green mana. Or a black mana. Here comes the Bouviat. Alright. I can kill 2 of those things, so let's start with killing the Restless land. Gone. Smite it. Now I'll take the 1. Probably sack the fish to draw a card, right? No? We're gonna do it at the end of my turn? Probably smart. Can he kill the Restless Cottage? Do I just exile his graveyard right now? Then how do I kill a Forge? I got an Urgent Necropsy. I can wait. Makes a second fish. So I can kill the first fish. Or I can go down to 5. I'm going down to 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means I can steal 6 cards from him. What kind of cards can I get from you, huh? Oh, those are some nice cards. Not gonna lie, I could use a lot of those cards. Alright, what am I doing here? Season the Burrow. I can make a bunch of Wabbits. I can return a something that's indestructible. They literally have nothing but up to Beanstalk. I don't want to exile any of these. I can flank him. Flank him and exile his graveyard is pretty good. Actually, flank him and gaining 2 life, right? And scrying 2. Each creature that left the battlefield under my control, which there isn't any. So I do want to keep the, high mana count as much as possible, right? So maybe I play a Restless Cottage here. Just gonna flank him. Makes another fish. Disfigure one of the fish. I flank ye. Gain 2 life and scry 2. Sure, we're gonna torch this. I still gain the 2 life. Ooh, that's a card. Alright, do I even make a fish here? Just take the 2? I can make the fish here. I just draw a card. He's got a Sunfall, but he's gonna deploy this turn, right? Can I stop that Sunfall somehow? I don't think so. I'm not drawing any cards. He's got a Fountainport that keeps pressing on me, so I guess I had to press back, right? That's the only thing. I can throw back. Throw back and Tranquil or Season of Burrow is pretty good, but he would probably just Sunfall me. So I need to wait till he's out of Sunfalls. That's pretty hard to do. He hasn't played any Sunfalls yet, right? What if I exile from him? No Sunfalls that were exiled from him. So I don't want to get lost anything here. Season of Burrow can make 5/1/1s. Target non-land permanent. It's not great. Make 5/1/1s, he's Sunfall. Yeah, let's just do that. Now I have the Wasky Wabbits. It's gonna flank. Gain 2 life? I don't know about that. You might want to exile my graveyard. Another Windscar Crag. Alright, we're dragging this out. He's not gonna Sunfall this? This is a pretty big board. I mean, attacking here feels done, right? Okay. Now he can no longer Sunfall? Why would you... What? No? You don't want to do anything? I can keep drawing lands. Doesn't hurt me too much. Make a pretty wide board. I think he wants to just Sunfall me back to back to back. Which, you know, not gonna stop him. If that's what he wants to do. We can fight the stalemate. He's waiting for his forge, probably. There's another Fountainport. I lost my Demo Field. Wish I had my Demo Field back. I should have Seasoned of Burrow to get a Demo Field back. But that is 3, right? So that means I can only get 2/1/1s? That doesn't feel that good. There is a Sunfall. I'm gonna get lost to get 2 map tokens. Is that good? Does he have anything I want to get lost though? I don't think so, right? You can't get lost a creature. Or I can't get lost a land. So ooh. Okay. There's no Forge though. So I can take out all his Sunfalls or all his Seasons. All his Fountainport, he's only got 1 left. I don't think that's worth it. I could take all his Forages once he plays 1 Forge. So I guess that's the plan. We can White Sun for how many? A lot. The answer is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I want to take out all his Sunfalls and then I'll White Sun, right? That's the plan. So this is meant to kill a Forge. But I guess Assassin Trophy can kill a Forge anyways. So that's fine too. We'll do all 3. Destroy, exile, gain 4 life. Destroy this. Target player's graveyard, and I gain 4 life. Brotherhood's End. Does that bother me? Not really, no. Just draw a card. How many cards I left? 32 to his 24. Okay, he's gonna deck out first regardless. Concealed Courtyard. Well, do we kill one of the Fountainports? If he has a forge, right? I killed the forge with Necropsy. What if he drops multiple forges? I still think I killed the Fountainport. They're kind of the most annoying cards in the deck. Makes a fish. I draw a land. That I draw another land. I can Wise Suns for a lot of cards, or a lot of life. Doesn't really get me anywhere. It's got 4 life, right? Or 4 mana. Does he have a get loss? 1, 2. There's 2 get loss, so he doesn't have that many get loss. Let's just start swinging. Swing for the fences. Actually, should we start swinging for the fences right now, or after we Wise Suns? There's only 1 Wise Suns in the deck. I don't want to just run it out all willy-nilly. I don't mind if this dies though. Okay. Do I want to kill or exile his cards? Or do I want to kill this fish? I mean, I don't do any damage to him anyways. It's fine. Either I deck him out or I poison him. This damage is meaningless. Ah, GG. Grind him out. So we could have exiled the Forge at any time, so there's no way for him to win. This deck is stupid. Alright, our opponent is Sal Paradise. Hello, Sal. You are letting me go first? So you're telling me there's a chance. Restless Cottage. Please don't be red. Please don't be red. It's red. Alright. Guess we'll have to fight this out. Don't think a demo field will do much here. Let's just drop a cave. I don't need white, but I can show that I have white for whatever reason. We got some removal, not much. I think we just have to take this damage. Because I don't have any removal, so I have to take the damage. See where it goes. I need to get a 2-for-1 on my removals if I hope to have a chance. Now that I have 3 lands up this turn, that means I'll have 4 lands up, so I can go for the throw this turn and still have Tear Asunder up. It's not much. Is he really not gonna pump? Alright. So now we'll go for the throw one of those. After combat, now his pump spells don't really do anything. I haven't done 15 though, so it's not a lot of life. I guess I'll play a Fountainport. Tear Asunder costs 4. It's not great, but if he pumps everything into a Scamp, at least I can exile it. Felonious Rage. You got any more pumps? Any more pumps? Felonious Rage. He's thinking that if I kill it, he's gonna get a bunch of things. He's got one more pump? Okay, no. Oh look, you're a Scamp. It disappeared. Into the ether. Monstrous Rage, alright. That's 8 damage to my face. Down to 7. I got a Smite. That's a good card. I'll just drop a Forest. Really? This is gonna hurt me. But at least I got rid of that. He plots? Okay. We will steal 2 cards. That's not really much, huh? Do I steal 2 cards? Do I make a fish? I'll make a fish. It's potentially card draw in the future. Let's see. So what am I doing this turn? I'm Assassin Trophy, and then I'm drawing with the fish, so I can play Concealed Courtyard this turn. I might need a blocker. If you get an aggro card, you need a blocker, right? So that's something to consider. Go Slick Shot. Let's pretend like we're thinking about the Fountainport, right? Because I kind of am. And now let's look desperate. Because maybe I am desperate. Monster's Rage. Alright, you know what? You can go through with that. That's fine. And then we get a Bitter Triumph. So let's ramp him. It's okay to ramp. Get yourself a swamp. Or a mountain. They might have a swamp. If they have Fling in their deck. Another Ass In trophy. Probably a good turn to attack with the cottage there, but, you know, I want to rob him. Then I'll kill him with his spells. Nothing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, here's 5 cards we're about to steal from you. We stole 5 lands. With 4 lands and basically 5 lands here. That is... Oh boy. Let me tell you something about salt. I start attacking with the Restless Cottage here, right? I think it's fine. Let's exile instants and sorceries from the graveyard. That's probably the most annoying things. So I can gain 3 life. Oh, GG. Get out of here, mono red. Removed all of his deck. Alright, our opponent is Voneria. Ew. That sounds wrong. Voneraya? Whatever. Well, is this a bad hand? Yes, it is. Am I gonna keep it? Probably. I need to draw lands. There's no ramp, there's no card draw, there's a Cease and Desist. That's not really a card draw. More of just a cycle. And there's Swamp. Alright, so gotta think real hard about how I want to play this game out. Pro Claw's Heist is giving me a card. It's probably gonna take my Necropsy, to be honest. I don't know. Necropsy or Cease and Desist are both good cards. But I don't really have a big board for him to Necropsy on. So it's a good card against opponents. It's not a very good card against me. You can see that I don't have anything for him to utilize it on. Bitter Triumph is an okay card to take. So he did take my Cease and Desist, which, I mean, honestly, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world for me. Alright, because what am I going to do against that? Okay, he's going to bend his talent me. Discard Elspeth Smite. Wasn't going to use that. Level 2. You got it. So, play another land that's untapped. Eventually, we're going to Wise Sons, I guess. That's not great. Deep Cavern Bat. Actually, he's going to look at my hands anyways. Let's let him look. Maybe he has a second bat. Don't think I care too much about anything else he's going to do, right? Pay 3 life to kill your bat. Give me back my Necropsy. Fountainport time. I'm gonna make fish. He's gonna kill my fish. This will be a dance. Okay, he exiles 2 cards from my graveyard in order to stop my Urgent Necropsy. That's smart. But he gives me a 6-mana card back, so I don't know if that really did what he wanted to do. Did we just kill it? Or do we Necropsy it? Let's see. If we Necropsy here, right? This is 6 or 8 mana. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get a lot more than that. Bitter Triumph can take off. Well, we can both take off Planeswalkers. So Carrier Bat again. He gets to see my hand some more. Oh, he has another bat. Okay. Well, it's like 4 bats. Assassin Trophy. Cool. Let's get a treasure. The Dross Pit. Liliana.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
I gotta discard a card. Discard my White Suns. He's down to no cards. Let's give him a land. I think he'll be happy with the land, right? Give him back my Necropsy. I can't Beanstalk, unfortunately. Yeah, so I have to Necropsy here. For 4. No. Target artifact, none. Target creature, none. Target enchantment, target planeswalker. How many do I need to exile? Well, this is 8, so there you go.
Fine.
That was his board.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Please don't top deck a Liliana. Well, if he does, I can attack it. Dross Pit is just... Oh, he does top deck a Liliana.
Nobody knows Domino.
My Beanstalk.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Sack it to draw a card. Yeah. Attack down Lily. I will exile... I don't know, just start getting after the bats one at a time.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Okay. So now I cannot do anything. Because they'll just kill my cottage. Preacher. Sack a token and draw a card. Realmbreaker. I mean, he has more life than me, so that's kind of annoying, right? I can exile 2 cards to draw another card. Don't think I'm gonna need to use the... I will be the one drawing cards, please. It's a land. Hallelujah. Deadly Cover-Up. Oh, that's pretty nice. What do I take out? Bandit's Talons or Preacher? Probably the Preacher. Let's decide whether or not we need to play a land afterwards. So, how do I fight through a Liliana? Well, I got Restless Cottage, right? So that's how I fight through a Liliana. Hopefully? It's kind of tricky. I guess I'll still take out a Preacher, right? I can't really fight through a Preacher. The deck is full of removal, to be fair. Liliana is the scarier card. Alright, fine. I've convinced myself. He has one in the graveyard, one in the library. What is in his hand? Removal? Okay. And then he has... Aklazat, Shieldred, and stuff. The rest is pretty scary. Do I have anything in the graveyard for him to take? None. Okay. Then I will play that. He's got a Preacher, but if he plays the Virtue, I will just take out his Preacher. Yeah. Take out the Preacher. He's got no creatures. We got a Tear. Tear is pretty good. I think I will use at least the Realmbreaker out there. Duress. Okay, before you duress me, let me get rid of the Virtue. Now you can duress me. Enjoy those 2 1-drops. Can I still use this? I can still use this. Which one of those 2 1-drops would you like to discard here? See, I know Disfigure was better than Cut Down. Everybody agrees. Thanks for your Dross Pit. Let's get another Fountainport. It will be pretty useful here because I can. Did I need to draw a card on this turn? I can wait, right? He's got another Virtue. Okay. Sack a token and draw a card. Card draw is important. I can't sack it anymore. So let's start ramping up. Okay, so there's only swamps to take. Then I'll make a fish. I'll probably kill my fish. No? You're not killing the fish? Probably should have killed the fish. I can't make 2 of these, so let's utilize the Fountainport to draw a card. Ah, GG. You got control the hell out. Mono black is kind of like that. Once you lose tempo, you lose the entire game. Alright, our opponent is Bitter Blossom. I think those are fairies. You're a frog. You're a fraud. Opponent goes first. Alright, he says he's Bitter Blossom. He's got a frog avatar. Probably playing mono red. We got Smite to Disfigure. I'm gonna keep this. It's good enough an opener. Unless they're blue, then I got nothing. Black. Hopeless Nightmare. Okay, well, take out a Smite probably. Alright, I can Disfigure most of his 1-drops. He plays a fairy, then what do? Oh, I'm already kind of thinking about what to drop. Probably the Wise Son, because he's going to make me discard a lot of cards. Well. Two black. Okay. Would I need to Tear Asunder anything this turn? I don't think so. So now if he has Braids, I can double Disfigure Braids, which doesn't feel good. Preacher. I can double Disfigure a Preacher. Which also doesn't feel good, but what do I do here? Double Disfigure on a Preacher. Oh, it feels real bad. He's gonna get a card, right? So instead of letting him get a card, let's wait till he goes to combat. He does go into combat, so there could be Shelly in my future. I don't think he can. What? Okay. Good game, I guess. Our opponent is so proud of his plays. Sack Hopeless Nightmare main phase. Why? There's no reason to do that. Ever. Like, you don't draw a card right now, so I'm gonna need to draw a card right now. Let's exile both of those. I would like to draw a card. Please be a land. Okay, it's not a land. I'm gonna cry now. So I don't have any removal held up, but I guess he's also kind of screwed mana-wise. See, if he gets Aclazad, I do have Tear Asunder. Eventually I can get there. Before he gets Aclazad though, any other cards I can just Bitter Triumph at the cost of my life. And if he has a smaller creature, I have Elspeth Smite, which isn't doing much. He said good game. Bitter Blossom, what are you doing? Okay, this is one of those bad games where I don't draw lands, I feel like. Right? I don't think I'm going to draw lands. And if I don't draw lands, I can't win the game. Unless our opponent just rage quits. I literally only just played 2 Disfigure on one of his creatures. He did draw land. He did have Hopeless Nightmare. Everything just gets worse down here. He's going to sack the Nightmare. Ming Face again. Yeah. Ming Face sack the Nightmare. One to the top. I wonder what it is. Oh, come on! Alright. Bend his talent. Discard the cut down. Levels it up. I don't know if I can risk... No. Tear Thunders for Aclazad. This deck definitely runs Aclazad. It's a discard deck. I have the Necropsy. The Necropsy is not exile, right? Destroy. Yeah, I have the Necropsy to bend the talent. Eventually with something else. I've drawn 14 cards. 3 lands total. Our opponent has 7 lands. It's more than double what I have. Just level it up. Just do it. It's fine. Just do it. Yeah, there you go. See, that's smart. See, a smart play like that. That's how you get to the top. Oh wait, no, it's combat phase. Whoa, land number 4. What an amazing turn of event. Now we're gonna get hit by Aclazad. I knew that's gonna happen. We got Deadly Cover Up, so eventually we can get there. It's gonna take a while. See, if I had land number 4, I would have never Tear Thunder, the Bend His Talent. It doesn't do anything on board. This deck is all held on by the Fountainport Mirrex land base. That's why I have a lot of lands in the deck, right? But to have 26 lands and still get mana screwed, it feels really bad. And these lands don't do anything. If I get a Fountainport here, I basically win, I think. I don't know. Our opponent is really playing it slow. He's got 8 lands, still double what I have. Gets to play a Virtue. What does he bring back with the Virtue here? Nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, enjoy your Virtue, I guess. What I need is to go up a Beanstalk. Not a land still. Hostile Investigator. I guess I'll discard. What do I discard? Wise Sun? I can never Wise Suns here. Probably gonna sack it right away, yeah. Draw a card. I could have stopped it. I could have Bitter Triumph to stop it. Oh, now he gets a Fountainport. This is a freaking fair game we're having. Do I have 11? 8, 9, 10, 11. I do have 11. Sunfall. I mean, he doesn't really have anything, right? Can't bring anything back. So we'll wait till combat and try it. I don't know, man. Just don't think it matters. No artifact. Here's a creature. Here's an enchantment. There's no planeswalkers. Yeah, 11. So here's 8, 9, 10, 11. There you go. Boom. Destroy your whole board. I just need one more land, and then the beanstalk can start triggering. He makes a fish. Still got 5 mana. Does he not want to play anything? Alright, well, this is not a land, but hopefully this may be able to get us some lands. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. If I can't get lands from my deck, I'll get lands from your deck. Seriously? 4 lands? 26 lands in the deck. I've drawn 20 cards. There's Aclazat. Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't it be right there? Right? Why not? This is a terrible time to play this land here. What do I do? Do I just let it hit me? I don't want to let it hit me. He gets to discard a card. I'm just going to Bitter Triumph. Pay 3 life. Kill your Aclazat. Now he's gonna have a chance to bring it back at some point in the game because I couldn't hit it right enough. I'm at 12. Creature. Hostile Investigator? Do I get rid of that? Now I'm getting lands. They happen to be tapped. Do I play this land? 1, 2, 3. I think I do, right? So we'll Deadly Cover Up. 4, 5, 6. We draw a card. Kill the Preacher. And then we want to get rid of something. Virtue is pretty scary. I don't know how I fight a Virtue. But how many Virtues in this mono black deck? Probably 2. I can't really fight a Virtue with what I have right now. So let's get rid of his Virtue. There is a Hostile Investigator. That's fine. It's not too bad. There's another Virtue. There's another Hostile, Liliana. 2 Shieldred. 2 more Preachers. There's 3 more Bandit's Talents. Cruel Claw. There's 1 more Cruel Claw's Heist. Alright, so got rid of the Virtue. Of course, the Hostile Investigator is going to come. Why would he do that? Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, I'm down to 1 card. I mean, like, he could have... What the hell was that? He could have turned his life. Okay. Make a fish. Oh, I could Assassin's Trophy the temple. Maybe I should just do that. Right? That's not that bad. Well, Sunfall to get 2 1/1s. But I draw a card. And I have a 2/2 on board. I'm kind of afraid of the Bandit's Talon, so I'm going to wait it out for the Bandit's Talon. He could have turned in last turn. He didn't do it. Main phase, Hopeless Nightmare. Why do people always do that? Like, of all the wrong plays you can make, that's the wrongest play. You tap your land, you get rid of like all of your tempo, and it doesn't do anything. Because you just scries. Makes a fish. You kept it on top, which is kind of funny. If you're gonna keep it on top, you know I'm gonna take it. I get another land. I don't want another land. So what do I take here? Bandit's Talon is definitely scary. He does have Liliana. Has he played any Liliana? He has not. So Bandit's Talent is not as scary, I would say, as Liliana. So if I take out Liliana, he doesn't really have much. You still have Shieldress in the deck. But, hey, you know, I gotta get somewhere with this. And I can't kill Liliana with what I have, right? Actually, I kinda can with the Restless Cottages. So, maybe I just take Bandit's Talent. It does make me discard. I don't know. Bandit's Talon's not as scary as Liliana. Right, Liliana of the Veil. Alright, he's got Shieldress Edict. There's 2 Lilianas in the deck, so let's take those out. He's got 2 more Bandit's Talons. Search for library for any Praetor. I don't have any. I might just die to this 1/1, honestly. Like, I already got rid of a Sunfall. Or actually, yeah, I got rid of a Sunfall, a Deadly Cover-Up, and I think 2 Wise Suns are gone. Yeah, 2 Wise Suns are gone. So there's only 1 Sunfall and 1 Deadly Cover-Up left. If he gets a white board and I cannot answer it, I am screwed. And a cut down will kill my 2/2, so I don't want him to use that cut down. Well, I don't want to give him a chance to use that cut down. Really? Still drawing cards, huh? Don't think I agree with that, but okay. He's just helping me with my mill plan. Alright, 3rd Bandit's Talon down. There's 1 more left in the deck. Go for the throat. Don't think I'm going to play my lands out. Hold something to discard, right? There's Hostile Investigator, 2's down. There's a Shieldra in the graveyard. He cannot actually bring anything back because he cannot Virtue, so... just gotta watch out for any creature he may have. And stop the Temple of the Dead from coming back by holding cards. I have robberies in the deck too, so I can rob him too. He's got 23 cards left. That's not a lot of time. Alright, opponent. You can definitely rope out, but you cannot fight through the grind. Hopeless Nightmare? Yeah, it's annoying, but still got another 1 left, right? Another 1 left in the tank. I'm at 6, which is not a lot of life. Again, Ming face. So how many Hopeless Nightmares does he have? 1, 2, 3. Did I exile 1? Yeah, there's 1 exiled, so that's all Hopeless Nightmares gone. I'm at 6, which is not a lot of life. I can't keep taking these 1 damages at a time. There's the last Bandit's Talon. Okay, at least I got that going. Deadly Cover Up. What am I covering up here? Shieldred? What does he have left in his deck if I cover up Shieldred? Just the Aclazat? I mean, I could attack with the cottage, or I could block with the cottage. He kills it. Then what do I do? Nothing. That's what do I do, huh? Yeah, I guess I'll take one more. Go a little bit lower. He doesn't have much. He can have Shieldred left in his deck. That's about it. He's got 18 cards. If he draws one card a turn, and I mill 3 cards, that's 4, -4 every turn. Does he even have Shieldreds left? There's one Shieldred here. There's no Shieldred here. None. So he does have Shieldred left. So if he attacked me for 2, right? I'll go down to 3. And then I'll make him use his cut down. It's not great. So do we kill the Fountainport with our Assassin Trophy? That's really tricky, right? Because I definitely need to kill the Temple of the Dead somehow. You know what? I could get my own Fountainport. Why didn't I think of that like 5 turns ago? You want to draw a card? Or you make a fish? He makes a fish. Does he want to go even lower? He does go even lower. Okay. Do I even want to deadly cover up this? I don't think so. It's got a big hand. 13 cards. It definitely has removal for this. Yep. We're just gonna let that go, right? If I turn a cottage live, he blocks the cottage, or he kills the cottage. What else does he have? A bunch of go for the throws in the deck. He's just gonna use his edict. There's the last Shieldred. Let me take your Fountainport. And we'll go to my turn. I get a Mirrex, finally, after like 5 million turns. So, what is left in his deck? No, actually, no. Don't think they have any more Shieldred. So, we'll go for the Preacher. Somebody has Preachers, right? So, 4 white, 5, 6. I draw a card. That's a good card. Let's take out the Preachers. Honestly, does he have Preachers in the exile? This is 1, right? Maybe he has 2 Preachers only. I think I mill all his Crew Claws Heist. Go for the throw. Just a bunch of removals. He does have 2 more Preachers in his deck. I knew it. He does have a Crew Claws Heist still, so that's concerning. But, you know, what can he take from this hand that really matters to me? Keep a high hand count, and if he tries to Cruel Claws Heist me, I will Season the System in response. Ah, you're getting mailed out. Getting mailed out there, buddy. Running out of cards soon. Four cards. I kill him with this. Haha, GG. All the cards are gone. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen those games, how does it feel? I gotta say, I was a little bit frustrated with this deck because 26 lands, I was mana screwed about I think 1/2 or 1/3 of the games, which is you can imagine how frustrating that would be, you know, in a 26 land control deck. But whenever I actually waited out and got the mana, then our opponent really has nothing on this deck. It's so strong, it's so scary. There are some alters that I would change. I would probably cut a Mirrex for a 4th Fountainport. Fountainport is just so much better than a Mirrex in this kind of format because we're gonna have a lot of tokens to sack. Otherwise, we can just keep making the treasures to ramp up to. That's pretty good. Another thing I might do is I will add an extra land somewhere, maybe another demo field, maybe another Cave of Koilos. I'm not sure yet, but I want to go up to 27 lands, and I'll probably cut one of these cards. I'm not sure which one to cut. The obvious choice is Stonebreak because, well, it's good, but it's very finicky to play around or play with. Another card that we could cut is up to Beanstalk. We really only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 draw, or actually 11, 12. So 12 cards that cost more than 5. So we're not really drawing that many cards with up to Beanstalk. So you can cut that out, right? You can cut out all the up to Beanstalk, but I still like it, so I might still keep it in there. Another card I might cut is a cut down. You know, 6 1-mana removal might be a little bit too much. I would definitely recommend cutting down one of these to have an extra land because getting mana screw is not fun, and having extra lands does not hurt with this deck because all the utility lands we can actually sink our manas in, and afterwards we can definitely sink the mana into Realmbreaker and cast our X spells. So that's kind of how I feel about this deck. Still very strong, and I think Abzan Control is probably the best way to play Control in the current metagame. We don't need to counter their spells, we just need to make sure that nothing they have resolves correctly, right? All gets exiled, all gets removed, all gets, you know, destroyed somehow. That's kind of the idea. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.